Good morning, guys. Good morning, all of you. Today we're going to talk about something very important, and I don't know if you have heard something about survival things. And I wanted to start this session by showing you some of my personal belongings. And I have this knife. I don't know if you have seen this knife. This is a knife sorry. This is a knife. It's a little bit dirty. I'm sorry about that. Okay, this is a knife I've received from my father, okay? And this is a personal belonging that I appreciate so much. And I wanted to show you this because this is a survival tool. Maybe you have one at home, right? And you can pull it out and have a knife, right? And there are some other tools over here. And if you have them, you can use them in situations in which you need some tool, right? And these are called survival tools. Today we're going to talk about survival things, and I think that topic is presented on the page number 73, page number 73. And please open up your books if you have your books over there. As you remember, we're using this version, right? The Gold Experience second version, right? And if you open up your books on the page number 73, yes, there you have a topic related to speaking, okay? Speaking. And there you have, as I told you, we're going to talk about survival things. And we're going to have, we're going to be enjoying some of these activities. And as you well know, these activities are focused on survival things. And there are some expressions you may use for expressing your opinion, okay? So I want you to be focused on the useful language chart on this part, in this section, okay? So let me try to read this to you because we're going to need these expressions in order for you to express your opinion, okay? So let me read it to you. We have some expressions when you are trying to explain an opinion, okay? Explain an opinion. For example, when you are trying to explain your opinion, you usually say, what I mean is, right? What I mean is. Another expression would be, what I'm trying to say is, right? What I'm trying to say is. And another expression you may use is, what I meant was, right? Sorry about the noise. There are some cars outside. Yes, maybe there are some other informal expressions, right? Informal expressions. For example, I usually heard from students, they usually say, for example, they have this cliche, right? They have this cliche, you know, right? They usually say like that, you know. I like apples, you know. Yeah, but that would be an expression of explaining something. But I think this would be more formal, okay? And let me read it to you again, okay? You could say, what I mean is, what I'm trying to say is, and what I meant was, okay? Either in present or in the past tense. Then you have also some other expressions for giving examples, right? Giving examples. And please let me read this to you. When you try to give examples, you usually say, a good example of this is like, right? Another expression for giving an example would be take, for example, or for instance, right? I think for example is a common phrase for giving some samples or some similar situations which you are trying to use for illustrate an idea, right? Please, I highly recommend you to use for instance, okay? A costume to that. For instance, please leave aside for example, because it's a common expression, everyone knows how to use it. But use new expressions, okay? I recommend you to use that. For instance, yeah? Put it in your vocabulary and talk about examples saying for instance, instead of using just for example. And the other one that is very common is such as. For example, when you say, I love fruits such as apples, pineapples, etc., right? Please use such as rather than just saying for example. So these are expressions that we are going to use in this lesson, and especially in our focus on survival things. So if you go to if you go back to the previous page, remember we are talking about survival things. If you go to the page number 72, there might be some other expressions that would be interesting, because this lesson is going to be focused also in uncountable nouns. So in the page 72, okay, there you have the vocabulary which are going to be used in this lesson, okay? But remember, we're going to talk about survival things. Maybe Mr. Jose Bustamante, he's going to share his experiences. He's a very strong guy, right? He's a little bit taller than I am. And I don't know, maybe he's going to comment about this. I'm more a home person. I like to be at home. But Mr. Bustamante, for example, he is a guy who is, he exercises his muscles every week, right? And I will let you to express your opinion about how can you survive situations in which your life is in danger. Maybe a person like me has no chance to survive comparing to a person like Mr. Jose Bustamante, right? I am a home person, as I said, and I don't practice exercises so much, but Mr. Bustamante, yes, he is a very strong guy. So who do you think has most chances to survive? Maybe he or maybe I, right? So please share your opinion, and we're going to enrich this session with your comments, okay? So I'm going to be sharing with you some videos about survival things. I'm going to be sharing with you some vocabulary related to survival things, and we are going to enjoy this class together. So see you in the following lesson, so please be focused on this class, and we're going to learn so much about survival topic, okay? Thank you.